Read 500 pages every day, Warren Buffett said. That's how knowledge works. It accumulates like compound interest. All of you can do it, but I guarantee few of you will. In this video, I'll share 5 finance books you should read in 2023. All of them have increased my income and inspired me to think differently. I hope they do the same for you. One Mindful Investor, Benjamin Graham. If you only read one finance book in the next few months, it should be at the top of your list. The Intelligent Investor discusses strategies to help you invest wisely. It also talks about fear, greed, and many other things related to investing. Warren Buffett called The Intelligent Investor the best book on investing ever written. It has also been praised by Jamie Dimon, Bill Ackman, and many other people. Here are some quotes from the book. Investing is not about beating others at their game. It's about controlling yourself at your own game. Invest only if you would be comfortable owning the stock, even if you had no way of knowing its daily stock price. Those who do not remember the past are doomed to repeat it. The prudent investor is a realist who sells to optimists and buys from pessimists. 2. The Great Downgrade Game by Michael Lewis. This book is very relevant, especially given the recent collapse of FTX. The Big Downgrade Game recounts the catastrophic events leading up to the 2008 financial crisis. It also discusses how Wall Street bankers took advantage of the working class to make millions of dollars. A movie was adapted from the book starring Christian Bale and Steve Carell. Here are some quotes from the book. How do you make poor people feel rich when wages are flat? You give them cheap credit. Complex financial things were invented for the sole purpose of lending money to people who could never repay it. Wall Street investment banks are like Las Vegas casinos. They set the odds. A client who plays a zero-sum game against them may win occasionally, but never systematically and never so spectacularly as to bankrupt the casino. 3. The Total Money Makeover, Dave Ramsey. This is one of my favorite finance books of all time. It discusses several ways to avoid get-rich-quick schemes. Dave Ramsey then gives many useful tips on how to increase your income and bank account. Dave's writing style is clear, concise, and interesting. He also discusses complex topics in a way that everyone can understand. Here are a few quotes from the book. We buy things we don't need with money. We don't need to impress people we don't like. Budgets are people who tell their money where to put it instead of wondering where it went. It is human nature to want this and want it now. It is also a sign of immaturity. Willingness to delay pleasure for the sake of a greater outcome is a sign of maturity. Change is painful. Only a few people have the courage to seek change. Most people will not change until the pain of where they are exceeds the pain of change. 4. The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. This book is awesome. It discusses the importance of compound interest when investing in the stock market, but it also talks about compound interest in your habits, relationships, and other aspects of life. Small, everyday decisions will either lead you to the life you desire or to disaster by default, according to Goodreads. This easy-to-use, step-by-step operating system allows you to multiply your success, chart your progress, and achieve whatever you desire. If you're serious about living an extraordinary life, harness the power of the comprehensive effect to achieve the success you desire. Here are a few quotes from the book. In essence, you make your choices, and then your choices make you. In the end, it's not about the big things. It's the hundreds, thousands, or millions of little things that separate the ordinary from the extraordinary. The first step to change is awareness. If you want to get from where you are to where you want to be, you need to start by recognizing the choices that are taking you away from your desired destination. 5. Eric Jorgensen's Almanac of Naval Ravikant. The Naval Ravikant. Almanac is a collection of wisdom and experience from the Navy, according to Goodreads. It is not a manual or a gimmick with step-by-step instructions. Instead, according to Naval, you will learn how to follow your own unique path to a happier and richer life. Here are a few quotes from the book. Learn to sell, learn to build. If you can do both, you will be unstoppable. If you're not willing to make a wholesale 24/7, 100% exchange of information about who that person is, then there's no point in envy. A happy person is not someone who is happy all the time. It is someone who effortlessly interprets events in a way that keeps them in their innate peace. In conclusion, friends, we've discussed 5 fantastic finance books that can dramatically change the way you approach money management. Each of these books offers unique tools and strategies for achieving financial wellness. Be sure to pick up these titles, and maybe one of them will be the one that opens the door to financial success for you. Keep up the good work, keep learning, and keep growing. And remember, your financial future starts today. Subscribe to the channel, put likes, and don't forget to share this video with your friends who also want to improve their finances. See you in the next videos.